I think we're all in agreement that lag switch users are probably the worst type of player to come up against in GTA. It's used by the lowest of the low to stress their own connection enough to give themselves a huge advantage in PvP. I've come up against a lot of them over the years in this game, and it's always used by the worst type of degenerates imaginable. The type of people with inflated egos who can't handle losing and usually make other questionable decisions in life.
She said she was 12!
And speaking of inflated egos, this player I came up against called himself Endgegner, which translates to final boss, so you already know he thinks very highly of himself. There was a bunch of us fighting at the beach, and for the most part everyone was playing normal, until this freak decided to join us with a sticky bomb attached to his Mark II. I wasn't sure if he was trying to help me or just fight everyone, so I wasn't annoyed when he shot me here. He probably saw me aiming at him. But what does annoy me is when players start blowing themselves up because they take the smallest bit of damage. You wouldn't see this shit in any other game, but it's crazy how normal it's become in GTA. I'm honestly sick of these types, so I've started to just walk away from EWO losers. If they can't play fair, they can play on their own. This lobby was quite hostile. Some guy in a submarine started firing missiles at me, and then his friend came after me in a night shark. Another sub-missile almost hit me, so I went ghost to try take him out. The orange EWO Lord went ghost too, so I sent a mugger to give away his location. How can you call someone scared after blowing yourself up a bunch of times in the middle of a fight, meaning you're scared to die in a video game, or your ego is too fragile to admit defeat? I think he needs to 1v1 a therapist.
Hi, how are you?
I was off radar here, but he found me using thermals in his helicopter. But then I started to notice he was suspiciously laggy. I've seen this before while playing against people who use certain types of lag switch. Look how far I get thrown from a snipe shot through a wall here. It looked like I was hit with an explosive. So yeah, I noped out of this lobby real fast. This next fight was a refreshing change from the usual EWO nonsense. This guy may have been dropping BST, but he didn't try blow himself up even once, which was a nice surprise. I don't know why this guy in the Toreador started shooting at me, but once I blew him up, he got into a scramjet with his friend. I know my shots were terrible here with the railgun, but once they were right in front of me, it just seemed too easy. So I let them drive away. But they came back. These two guys were relentless. They kept coming after me despite getting beat every time they tried to kill me.